Blog Talk Radio.
All right, welcome everybody. Let me put this down right here. I'm sitting up here eating some Reese's peanut butter. Not the peanut butter cups, but the peanut butter. Yeah, I'm one of those sons of bitches who eats peanut butter straight out the jar. But I have it labeled so nobody else will touch it because I love peanut butter so much I will eat it straight from the jar. I'll make that a meal sometimes. Give me some peanut butter, a nice six-pack, and I'm good to go. So welcome to the Spill Live call-in show. I thank everybody for keeping this under wraps. I'm doing this kind of on the side. I don't want to make a big deal out of this just yet because the site has been going through so many changes right now that I don't want this particular thing to get in the way, at least until we get it right. So at this moment, I see that we got quite a few callers. I didn't know if it was going to be one of those deals where we wouldn't have that many people. Well, hey, at least we got 5, so that should probably keep us for an hour. Now, keep in mind, when I pick you and you're on the air and we're talking, have something prepared. Have a question in mind, preferably on topic. Well, I like to talk about movies. That's what the site is about, so let's keep it on that topic. If you want to talk about video games, I love video games too, so I'll even talk about that with you. And don't do this thing of like calling up saying, I want to give a shout out to my baby's mom and all that kind of stuff. So let's see here. I guess I'll just go ahead and jump right into it and take our first caller. Oh, by the way, I'm doing this by myself. If you've been here before, we've had quite a few guests come through, at least a couple. So I decided it would be easier to do this alone and give you people a chance to talk. So let's go ahead and take our first caller right here, which is a 631 area code. 631.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hey, John. I got disconnected last week.
Oh, what's going on, man? Good to talk to you again.
Hey, thanks. Sorry about bugging you with all the emails this week.
It doesn't matter, man. Well, I have nothing to do but cater to all of you out there, to your every whim. So it doesn't. I don't have that much of a life these days. I just work, dude. So bug me all you want. If I can't answer back, I won't answer back at the moment. Don't get offended if I don't.
All right, thanks. So
you sounded like you were offended right now. Like, oh, shit. All right, thanks, man. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. What's your question?
Just thinking this off the top of my head. Which comedy do you think will win this weekend?
Which comedy do I think will win this weekend? You know what? That's a tough one, man. I've seen both of them. And let me ask you, what comedy do you think will win? I'm assuming that we're talking about Get Smart and The Love Guru.
Yes.
Okay. Which one do you think will win?
Get Smart.
Get Smart? Why?
I think it just caters to a bigger audience.
What kind of audience will we be talking about here?
I guess fans of the original show, I guess, and then fans of just seeing the commercials thought it looked good, and Steve Carell fans. So that's all of that.
Oh, you know what? You make a good point, man. Looking at these two movies, now I'm gonna tell you which one I think is the better movie right now. I'm not gonna tell you what my review is for either one of them, but I think Get Smart is the better movie. So I'm hoping that'll be the bigger comedy this weekend. But it's you can never predict these things. But I think you have a good point there. I think right now Steve Carell is a little bit more of a box office draw than Mike Myers. We've seen Mike Myers in the past, but as a big green animated ogre, we ain't really seen Mike Myers in a long time, right?
Yep.
And I think that Get Smart, you're right about that. It does have a property that it's based on, and people are familiar with that. And as we all know these days, sequels and properties that come from books that are turned into movies, video game movies, all that kind of stuff. Those things that are more familiar people do well with. And hey, look, if you ask me, I think people are looking at The Love Guru and just saying, that shit looks stupid. So, you and I are in agreement there, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to be seeing that one.
When you saw the trailer for The Love Guru, now did you not look at that and say, that shit looks stupid? Did you not think that?
Exactly.
Mike Myers up there in a fake ass beard and mustache, and talking with that fake ass British accent. I mean that Indian accent. It just looked. Is there something about that looked dumb before I went into it?
There's nothing about that looks smart.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Get Smart it doesn't really live up to his title either. But damn, look, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you right now. There's not that many people on the line right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut to the chase and give you a quick review of the Love Guru. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little test here, my man. Okay.
Sure.
All right, you ready? Okay, I'm gonna say one word to you, and if you laugh, then the Love Guru is for you. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Penis.
Nope.
You're not laughing, right? Okay, let me try something else here. Let me. All right, here. Dick and balls.
Nothing.
Okay, all right. Then this movie's not for you. This movie is one long dick joke. And if they're not doing dick jokes and they're doing just all kind of bathroom humor, that's not clever. And I don't mind bathroom humor. I'll laugh at a fart if it's delivered in a clever way, not just thrown out there. But this piece of shit here, man, I want to beat the shit out of Mike Myers when I came out of that movie. I want to choke that son of a bitch. If I had his address, I would go to his house. I wouldn't kill him. I just kind of put my hands around his throat and just shake him up a little bit. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. So who do you think will like it?
What, Love Guru?
Yep.
Dumbasses? I guess, how old are you?
13.
13? But you sound like a smart 13, so I would say that, I was going to say this movie's for 13-year-olds, but you sound like a smart 13, so let's just, for the sake of being polite here, let's just say a dumb 13-year-old. You're not a dumb 13-year-old, are you?
Nope.
Okay, all right, then you stay away from that movie. Yeah, at least if you're curious about it, just wait for it to come out on DVD or watch it at a friend's house. Don't spend any money on this movie.
Okay.
Now, unless you plan on kicking Mike Myers' ass, then I would say fine, go ahead. So what else is on your mind?
Not that much. So, you said about video games, right?
You got a video game question or a comment? Go ahead, shoot.
What system do you use?
Oh, I have an Xbox 360 right now, and I've collected a whole lot of systems throughout the years. I still play Resident Evil on my GameCube. I don't play my PlayStation 2 that much anymore, but I love this game. One of my favorite games is Shadow of the Colossus, and I love the hell out of that game. That's an underrated game. You ever played that game before?
I don't believe so.
Oh, you should play it, man. It's cheap now. If you find it, get it. I mean, I don't know what kind of games do you like?
Shooting games.
Shooting games?
Yeah.
Okay, this is not really a shooting game. It's a very unique game. Have you ever heard of it before? I
don't think so.
You gotta, in the game is just one simple mission. You gotta find these giants, these things called the Colossus, the Colossi, whatever the plural is of that. You play this character who has to either bring your girlfriend, your sister, I don't know, your hot-looking mom. I don't know what the character is. They never really explain, but you walk in the game with this chick in your hands, and the only way you can bring her back to life is if you go and kill these 16 colossi. And you have to find all the weak spots on these giants. And these giants are huge. Most of them are. Some are kind of not that big, but most of them are like skyscraper size. You have to climb in and hang on and find the weak spot to stab them in and kill them and release this energy that'll bring your whatever this girl is back to life. For any of you listening out there who are in the video games, check it out. It's very clever. It's very original. And like I said, you can get it cheap right now. So,
all right.
What kind of system are you playing?
I'm playing the 360.
I tell you what, man, I want to get that Metal Gear Solid 4 for the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, I wish that came out for the 360.
Yeah, I know, man, but it looks badass. See, they're gonna make me buy a PlayStation yet. I got it because you got to get it for the Blu-ray, and then you got to get it for some of the games that are coming out. They're finally kicking ass with games, so I'm kind of pissed off because they're gonna make me break down and spend fucking $400 on this. But anyway, so let's go ahead and move on to another caller, man. But I really appreciate the call.
All right, thanks.
All right, see you.
Later.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Nice guy. I've talked to him before. He's a real cool guy. So I'm not going to really advertise this show too much. So if anybody wants to keep up with what's going on with this show, tell people on the site about it if you want to. But let's not make a big deal and make a group for it or anything. You just probably will have to come to my profile and find out what days we're going to do it. I'm going to try and do it once a week, but I don't think we're going to be able to have any set schedule for this. So if you come to my profile, check it out, see that there's a show going on, fine. Feel free to call if you're free that day or night. But it's one of those things where you just have to come to my profile and see if it's happening. And that makes me kind of feel special because that'll make you come to my profile a little bit more and talk to me. So let's move on with another caller here. And I hope we get some more callers. If we don't get any more callers, you guys stay on the air and call back. Make it look like I got a lot of callers coming up because we got another 45 minutes to fill. And because the site went down today, and because I only advertised the show today, and very low-key, I might add, I don't think we're going to have a lot of callers tonight. But I have a 216 on the line here.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. This is MJ McAllister once again, gracing you with my sweet presence.
Oh, shit, man. What do you want, man? Damn. No, I'm kidding, man. It's good to hear from you, man. It's been a while since we talked. What's going on?
Not much. Hey, thanks again for the recommendation of the Spike Jonze DVD. This thing kicks ass, man, I gotta say.
Is that not a badass DVD compilation?
Oh, my God, it's orgasmic. I'm so buying this someday. I haven't rented out, but I'm buying this someday, man. It's amazing.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to buy it. Your penis might explode or something the way you're talking. That might be too much of a good thing for you. But, no, it's a very good DVD compilation. Spike Jonze, he hasn't really made the transition to mainstream movies, I think, yet because he's
got Where the Wild Things Are coming out.
I know, but you know what? Have you heard anything about that? Because I'll tell you what I heard. I mean, you probably heard us talking about this on a couple of cold ones, but I heard that one of two things, that it was either...
Actually, I posted a blog about it a few months ago. You have to comment on it. It was called
really? Okay, so what's the deal with the movie?
What's the one that closed off the picture of Chris Crocker crying and it said, "Leave Spike Jonze alone"?
Well, somebody did that leave Britney alone thing and did this old leave Spike alone.
Yeah, I posted a blog like that, and you posted a comment on it. We don't want to talk about that.
What's the deal with the movie then? What's the deal with the movie then? Because I heard it just went back for some re-edits because it wasn't ready, and then I heard that it was just bad, and they were going to just kind of put it away for a little while until they could do something with it.
From what I read, the test screenings went pretty well. It was just the fact that people at Warner Brothers are saying, oh, it's too artsy or it's too scary for kids. Which, as I said in the blog, and for those who didn't read, well, this is my opinion here, what was Warner Brothers expecting hiring Spike Jonze? Did they watch his work in the past? And they know it's going to be weird. It's going to be like just stuff that kids are probably going to go, what the hell is that? But you know what, though? It's Spike Jonze. I think he's got a good vision for the story.
It's hard to figure these things out, man. I mean, that's what I was talking about last week when you just go by rumors on the Internet because sure, I mean, they hire a lot of weird people to do a lot of weird things, and sometimes they hire people based on what they think their strong points are. I'm sure they looked at Spike Jonze and thought, well, shit, man, this guy's a visual genius right here. He'd be perfect for this.
And he got a talking dog in a Daft Punk video. Let's hire this guy.
Exactly. Who would have thought he'd be watching a talking dog in a music video? I mean, it's like when I first saw the video, I was like, what the fuck is this? A dog walking around buying books and on a crutch? And I'm
hitting on women at the grocery store.
After I got used to it, I was like, wow. What's that?
And hitting on women at the grocery store and getting his ass signed.
No, it was cool, but I'm sure. But look, I'm sure that when they bring these directors in, the studios have such a tight grip on these projects, and they have so many hands in it. I'm sure they brought Spike Jonze in with a script already made. Now, you can't blame a director who's coming on a project where they have the groundwork already laid down, and then this guy goes in and works from what they put out there for him. So who knows what happened? Unless this fool went in and just started saying, "I'm Spike Jonze, I'm gonna change all this shit and make my own movie," and then freaked everybody out. Then who knows? Who knows what happened?
I think that it's going to be a great movie. I mean, like I said earlier, I think Spike Jonze has a really good vision for this movie. I think it's going to be pretty bitchin' if Warner Brothers doesn't fuck with it too much.
For those of you who don't know who Spike Jonze is, I mean, we've been talking about this guy for a while. He was a video director. He directed the video for Buddy Holly for Weezer, which is a very popular video, where they took Happy Days and combined it with the band. Daft Punk, anybody knows that band? We're talking about that. Look it up on YouTube, the video with the dog. It's almost kind of creepy, but he's done tons of commercials, and in the movies that he's done are Being John Malkovich and Adaptation. Neither one of those really mainstream movies.
Brilliant.
And so I don't know, man. I mean, I think the guy's one of the most creative people we have out there, visionary. But who knows, man? Maybe he's such a such a visionary that he's hard to rein in. Who knows? We'll see what sit up here speculating. Who knows?
Oh yeah. We still got another year before this movie comes out, so I guess we'll just know by then how it is, or at least when we get a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, Warner Brothers could have come in and said, you know what, we're just gonna fuck with everybody. Let's just put a rumor out there. Hey, Spike, you don't mind we put a rumor out there saying you're a pain in the ass, do you? And this movie's too scary. No, whatever sells the movie. Okay, go ahead. Let's just build up some hype.
I remember that was a marketing thing they did with the SpongeBob movie so many years ago. They lied and said that the plot is gonna be pretty similar to Finding Nemo, rescuing Patrick from aquarium or something like that. And turned out that was not the plot at all. So maybe this is another case of that.
I hate to say it because we do. I mean, the internet is where I make my living, but internet is full of bullshit sometimes. You know, you can never really trust what's out there unless it's coming from some reliable source that you trust yourself.
What do you think of also I heard from the soundtrack. This actually has even more excited actually with Geek Glee here, but I heard that Karen from the Yeah Yeah Yeahs is supposed to be doing the music for the film.
Oh, really?
That's what I hear. That's the word around the campfire, or shall we say, the internet.
That's a great band, man. I would love it if that was true.
That'd be so cool. That'd be an awesome soundtrack.
But again, maybe that's what was scaring kids. They heard that bitch's voice and they're like, "Oh shit, no!" So, they just showed the kids the video that Spike directed for Y Control. Did you see that video? What the hell is that in the background?
I don't know. There's dogs.
You got somebody tied up back there? You got a midget tied to a chair or something? What was that noise?
Not tonight. Usually that's Friday night for me.
Okay.
It's just dogs. Dogs go crazy in this house. My dad and his girlfriend have like 4 dogs.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard somebody back there talking about, help me! About the midget.
Get me out of here. No.
I was going to say, hey, man, if it's that kind of party, you need to invite me over sometime.
Hey, Friday night, they did Saturday night at Hooker's,
Hey, let me ask you something. Your dad has a girlfriend, huh?
Yep.
Is she hot?
Not really. She's like, middle-aged woman. She's a nice woman, though. She's, a good motherly figure, just out, and she's not really a MILF, though.
Okay, all right. So you're not looking at it and thinking like, damn, when Dad's gone, I can probably hit on this a little bit,
Casey's mom has got to go. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I just asked because my parents have been together my whole life, and I was always thinking it'd be kind of weird if my dad got divorced from my mom and brought another woman in. She was hot. Shit, I might have to wait for him to leave and talk to her a little bit.
Well, my dad tried to date younger women. In fact, he told me, probably one of the first visits I had over to Cleveland when he moved there since the divorce. He said that, he tried that, but then there's one date where because my dad's a big music fan. He's been playing guitar for a long time. He's in bands in high school. And he asked this woman, who was a school teacher, what kind of music you listen to. And she was like about in her 20s. And she said, I like Linkin Park. And he goes, oh, my son listens to that. And he's like, wait a second.
So he just made himself old automatically right there.
Pretty much. He's like, oh, my son listens. Wait, what the hell?
Nah, your dad, does he still, your dad kind of rock out a little bit? Does he still?
Oh, yeah. He plays his guitar almost every day that he's here, and also he got me back into playing. I played guitar when I was a kid. Started again. I have a dime Razorback. It's a sweet guitar. It's just amazing.
Damn. So you picking up the chicks. You and your dad need to go out cruising a little bit, man. 2 rock stars. Y'all need to play a show together and get some groupies.
I used to be in a band, actually, but it didn't last long. Creative differences.
What'd you say? You played a different flute.
Yeah, I played bass for this band, and the guitarist was a total egotistical, for lack of a better word, she was a total egotistical cunt. So I was like,
damn. Shit. Tell me how you really feel about that dude. Well, but hey, man, I want you to keep me on an update because I'm gonna let you go a little bit because I want to take these other callers here. But I want you to tell me how many. I want you to give me an update on how much play that guitar playing is getting you, because I've been thinking about picking up guitar, but only for the sake of picking up girls, of course. I mean, I don't care about the music.
Oh, yeah. And also, I want to do the rest of the guys in the chat room a favor. We've been talking about pie the entire time we've been waiting for the show to start, so I want to give a shout-out to pie.
You're talking about pie? What the hell are you talking about pie for?
Everyone's been talking about pie in the chat boards, at least when the show started, so I figured let's do a shout-out to pie. So.
Y'all crazy motherfucking. Okay.
We're crazy, I know. All right, well, hey, take care of yourself, man.
Yeah, you too, man. I will hopefully talk to you soon.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. Talk to you later.
All right, you take it easy, man. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Well, damn, man. It's getting tight now. Tell your friends, tell the dog, tell your mom and dad to call in, because if we don't get enough callers, we might have to cut this thing short. I'm down to 2 calls now. So we'll see if we can stretch this thing out to an hour, but if not, we'll see what happens. So I have an area code 215 here. Area code 215.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
How you doing? I hope you don't.
How you doing? What you up to, sir? I'm sorry.
I hope nobody be in the room with you when you're eating peanut butter and drinking beer, because you must be letting out some killers.
Hey, man, that's why I do this by myself. Why you think I'm doing this alone right now? Everybody did it with me. I chased off. Who is this? Is this Russell?
No.
Who
I'm
is this?
Edie's #1 fan.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this the surfer?
Yep.
The silver surfer?
You got it.
Wait a minute. From the sound of your voice, you ain't too silver, man. You sound like you might be a little bronze. You might be the bronze surfer.
Yeah, I know.
Well, hey, man, you don't have to be quiet. Talk to me. What's going on?
I'm talking.
So you had a big thing for Edie, huh? Because Edie used to tell me, you used to get pissed at me for not having her on.
No, well, you know how it started.
How did this all start? I guess I like
know,
it all started. I know how it all started. It started when you getting off listening to Edie's voice.
No, when I was first got to the site and I was looking at all the old videos, I came across one of her reviews and I asked you who was she. You didn't tell me, so I had to investigate my own. So then I took it upon myself to make sure people knew who she was. That's all.
Okay, hey man, and that was very much appreciated. I love when people take the ball and run with it and help us out.
Put her on there more.
Well, I'm gonna do this radio show by myself. It might be a while before we hear from Edie again.
No, I'm talking about the video reviews.
Oh, wait a minute, the video reviews? When am I gonna put her in there?
Yeah.
It might be a while.
Oh man. Anyway,
I'm sorry. Hey, so you got what's on your mind, man? Besides Edie.
All right. Well, before I get to the question, I saw both Love Guru and Get Smart on Monday. And
oh, you did? So you saw both of them. I can't wait to hear this. Tell me about these movies, because I saw them, but I want to hear what you thought.
When I saw Love Guru first. Now I saw Get Smart last week.
Yeah.
But I saw it again this week. And you watch Love Guru, and then you go see Get Smart, and it makes Get Smart 10 times better.
You know what? That's what Leon said. Leon, because we came out of Get Smart, and regardless of what we thought about it, I mean, we didn't hate it. We thought it was all right, but whatever complaints we had about Get Smart, after seeing the Love Guru, we like, God damn, Get Smart is fucking genius filmmaking compared to this. Now, I want to hear what you thought about the Love Guru. That's what I really want to know.
It's like he didn't distinguish himself from any of the other old characters he's done as far as the jokes and. It's Mike Myers.
Well, did you not think? I'm okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm beginning to think that Mike Myers might be a little gay because that he did not miss an opportunity to throw a dick.
Who in Hollywood isn't?
Oh, is that why I'm not in the movies right now? I'm too straight for Hollywood. But
well, you got to do somebody a favor to get ahead.
Hey, man, whatever it takes. If you pay me $1 million, I will step back and think about it. Like Martin Lawrence said, I might have to kill you when it's done, but it's $1 million. It's a rough economy these days. Gas prices are high. But I'm just thinking about Mike Myers he did not miss an opportunity to do one dick joke in there. Every chance he had. And I'm beginning to think, does he really crave penis that much that he has to do this many penis jokes? I mean, the movie might as well called The Penis Guru. Because that's all it was. I mean, besides the usual fart jokes and regular piss toilet humor. I mean, I'm not 12 years old, man. Okay.
Well, everything he writes is just the same act with a different look. I mean,
it's pretty much He just puts on a different costume, changes his voice and accent, and he does the same kind of humor over and over again.
That's why you think it's been a while since he's come out with a movie. He don't have much.
You would think that he'd be able to come out with something every week. His fucking level of his sense of humor. Just hang out on the fucking playground with 10-year-olds and you got a movie. There's fucking 10-year-olds out here who do this kind of humor. They don't get paid shit. This grown-ass son of a bitch goes off and makes the Love Guru, which is pretty much just piss, spit, fart, dick jokes and nut jokes, and he gets $1 million not only to make the movie, but he's sitting up there in a fucking mansion living off these kind of goddamn jokes. I mean, I could do this shit. You and I could do this shit together. And we're broke. And we sitting up there,
I wish I was getting paid for sitting around with my friends making a fool of myself.
Yeah. You know, I'm sitting up there. I'm being retarded for free. God damn it.